Hola guys, y que pasos? Hola Pablo, how's everyone doing? Ready for another Bitcoin analysis video? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it, knock it out. Um, so here we have this trading range. I've got it on the 30 minutes, come out of this selling climax. We've already been through all this. We do have a little bit of developments happening, but you know, it's still looking decidedly bearish to me. Uh, here's one trend, micro trend, another micro trend. We had this like bear triangle that it broke out of to the bottom, which isn't a surprise, especially with all the predominance of supply that we've had throughout the entirety of this range. We see supply, and not only supply, but supply building on the on the pullbacks. So you see supply growing here, pullback, supply growing here on the pullback, in here. Look at this supply. Boom, boom. Growing supply, expanding supply on the pullbacks. And as far as demand goes, the areas where the price action has touched the microtrend resistance really has not been overwhelmingly bullish in volume. You see, like look at this tiny demand spike here. See, this was like a crucial, this is a very important juncture right here. You have the confluence of support and resistance in the trend and the floor. Look at the floor as far as trading range goes. Now, the trading range is different from trend. Here's the floor. You see all the areas where the price actually hit the floor. So look at this. You have a triple confluence. You have the trading range, you have the trend support and trend resistance, and this is all the volume that we have as far as demand goes. So yeah, this is bearish. This is going down. Supply definitely predominates, and all the other areas too, where the price action bounced off the trading range, has been less than overwhelming. And right now, we have some supply. I'm sorry, demand emerging, as you can see. Look at this volume spike just for a minute. Look at this volume spike in demand. Look how large it is. Look how it just predominates everything before it. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of buy orders. Okay. Now, in contrast to that, look at the spread. Look at the spread. You would think with this much effort, it would drive the price much higher than this, as it's coming out of this inverted head and shoulders. But it's not. It's not. This is like really meager. This is a meager result in comparison to the Herculean effort. It's effort versus result, just like supply versus demand. That's a lot of buy orders, and the price hasn't moved at all. So just think of it as like it's something that's just not it's not in demand. It's not in demand. Just think of something like an item at auction that they're wanting bids on to drive the price up, and a lot of people are bidding on it, but nobody wants to bid higher. So, and the price isn't going higher. Once the price gets higher, the bidding stops. But there's a heck of a lot of bidding going on at this price and a lot of acquisition, but the item itself does not have value at the moment. So as it came out of this inverted head and shoulders, it came back, retested. See this retest here of microtrend resistance, and actually it's trying to flip it. We have a little head and shoulders here, flip to support. And if you put it on the, let's look at it on the 15-minute now and see what it's doing on the 15-minute. If we go ahead and remove the drawings real quick and see what it's doing, we'll just, for the sake of simplicity and to help guide us, we'll go ahead and just bring the floor back. Remember what we're doing here. We are trying to determine future bias of what this range is going to do. And so it's already zeroed out this liquidity void down here in the 1500s. It did this earlier this week, right, on the 22nd, where it came back down to that low, just like I said it would. So it's come back up to the floor, and it's what it's seeking to do right now is basically flip this trend. Remember, we had the trend resistance coming down. We draw the trend, of course, connecting these series of lower highs. And so here it's the price is not wanting to go back down right yet. I think it will. It's just not. Right now it's just hugging trend resistance. And it's wanting to flip it to support and maybe come back up and rally. It's looking to like rally maybe back up here. If it does rally, I don't want you guys to get fooled, all right? I don't want you to think like this thing is going to moon, because we've got some serious bear supply blocks to overcome. If it does come up, it can come up to this area here and get rejected and come back down like a freight train, or it can come here. If it breaks through there, it may come all the way up to here, which is like the $18,100 range. I don't see it going past $18,000. I mean, it could go all the way up there and mitigate this liquidity void up on top, just like it mitigated the 15.1 down here, or whatever it was, the 15.5. It could do the same thing, and that would not be it would not be unusual at all to eventually have something come up here and zero out this range on the upside. But I think inevitably we are going down. We're not done yet, and because of the past bias, which was decidedly bearish, it's been bearish, and all of this effort that's recently shown in demand, which hasn't really done much to propel the price at all. So if we do pump up, it's going to be, I believe these are going to be bull traps in effect, and once you buy into them, if you don't get out in time, you could get caught underwater basically as this falls back down. Once it maybe does like a double top or something, you know, you've seen it do that before and then come back down. How far down could it go with the fib retracements? We'll just go off this low here, this high back here, the high that it made on November 10th. And so this is where you see traders talking about $13,000 Bitcoin. Here's 13.7. That's the 1.618 retracement, Fibonacci retracement. The 1.272 is 14.6, and the 1 is bringing it back to the prior low, to the 15.4 area. So that's what I'm looking out for. Eventually, I anticipate it going back down to these three areas that we just talked about, but perhaps not before it goes and knocks out these upper liquidity voids. You know, basically these are liquidity grabs, and they're banking on retail FOMO guys to come in, thinking that, you know, Bitcoin's going back up to shit, you know, $20,000, $30,000. You know, they don't want to miss the train, so they jump in there. You've seen it happen before. Some of us have been casualties of that, so you know how it works. You just got to be smart. All right, guys. So this is Bitcoin for now. Give me a couple days, and I'll come back and try to do I'll do something, upload something on Ethereum and a few others. Algorand I'm looking at, a couple others, HBAR, yeah, when I get to it, we'll get to it. But until then, have a good Thanksgiving, and be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Hey, and if you got anything out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Let me know what you think, and that'll encourage me to do more. I know I always say that. It encourages me to do more. I'm not looking to sell anything, but at the same time, I don't want to know that, like, you know, people, you know, I'd like to know if someone's getting something out of this, because I love helping people, and I like seeing people succeed, and most of all, making money in these crazy markets. There's money to be made even in these bear markets, but you got to know what you're doing. And all the indicators in the world aren't going to help you if you don't know how to read price action volume, and if you don't have at least a rudimentary knowledge of pattern recognition. And that's what I hope to instill in you guys through these videos. I've been doing this for quite some time with I've got some good success in it, and I've learned some patterns, and I love sharing them with people. So anyway, if you want to see more of these videos, let me know. Give me a shout out, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do, and we'll make it happen. All right, guys, I got to go. Take care, and adios. Have a good Thanksgiving. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.